Alright, this is the LSS carbon fiber. This is how you get it stock, minus the shoulder bracket thing that comes with it. What I'm doing here is I'm going ahead and drawing basically around the existing, which will give me a base to build my new design or draw my new design on. Just trying to make sure I get it as close in size as possible so that I can make a somewhat accurate design superimposed over the top of this existing shape, so that when I transfer it over to some wood, it'll be much, much closer to the right size that my original cutout. I won't have to cut and grind and shape as much if I can get this paper template, nice and close. Okay, so this is what I came up with. I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. You can see here, and so I can physically put it up on the gun and get an actual visual, um, a physical visual representation of what I hope to do with the wood. Um, I like it. I like what I see. So I'm going to move forward. I'm going to glue it on here to this board. This is just a popular, I'm going to cut one out and then use the one I cut out for the pattern for the other one, and so on and so forth. Um, Now, both of these are shaped differently. One is the right side, and one is the left side. The pistol grip is shaped just like the pistol grip on a pistol. It's different on one side as the other if it's a hand formed grip. So that's what I've done here, is kind of set it up for a right hander. You can see that I've dadoed out the top there. Okay, I let that sit overnight and dry. What I've got here is just a rasp, small rasp. If you don't have the power tools or whatnot, you can pick one of these up for just a couple of dollars. Takes a while, but it works really well. And you can get it into some tight spots with it, and works good. This is pre-sandpaper, obviously. It's rough, but it'll take some wood off, and it'll round the edges and do all that stuff. Um, if you don't have the power tools, or even if you do, this is good for some spots here. But I'm just showing you, what you can do. Um, and of course, you go, and after you've rasped your area and you get the shape around where you want, is you go ahead and take your some 80 and knock the rough out of it and kind of see what you're at. And if you like it, you just move to the next section, and so on and so on. Um, There's a lot of this, whole lot of sanding and shaping goes on, and checking and sanding and shaping and checking, and I am liking how it feels. Um, it is coming together. It is definitely coming together. Like the way my hand fits in there, and yeah, so still pretty rough, but you can start to see what I'm doing here and where we're going with this. Just gonna sand and sand and sand and shape and sand and shape and sand and da 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 da. Alright, just putting it up here, checking, seeing where I'm at. More shaping and sanding and shaping and sanding and sanding and shaping and checking and sanding and shaping and sanding. and probably some more sanding, checking, checking, checking right here. I'm checking out my hardware situation. I've gone ahead and drilled my holes. I'm just now trying to fit things up. You see that little short stubby bolt there is not what I'm going to be using. Right here I'm marked up where I'm going to Bondo and fill. Get it ready for painting. I like the way it fit. So yeah, right now we're just going to fill up the spots I've marked. Sand those down. Just a little bit more shaping, a little bit more sanding, and some more sanding and some more shaping. And then, voila, there it is in all its glory. Now, this is the carbon fiber tank you're looking at right there. Um, I bought that after I bought the LSS. It's not the LSS carbon fibers kit, it was just the LSS. I bought the carbon fiber tank after the fact. I was actually having problems with a leaking gauge on the original tank, and Airforce did go ahead and send me a brand new gauge. So I did put that on and fix the problem, but you know, I wanted to keep hunting, so I ordered this. I didn't want to have to find out I had to send my tank to them or something and then get shut down in the middle of hunting season. So I bought this tank and kept hunting. So now I have two tanks. But you'll notice that the original tank that came with it here, the aluminum tank, is quite a bit longer than the carbon fiber tank. And I designed the stock so that when the original tank is on it, it's exactly even with the stock I built. Because otherwise, it's just way too close anyways. It's just way too short. So the length of the original tank, you know, with the stock is a much more comfortable deal. So there she is, guys. Like and subscribe.